In this video, I'll show you how to center your lathe tools and make sure they're on that center line. If they aren't going to cut properly. It's really important for them to be right lined up. And you can use the tailstock to figure out right where you need that center line to be. Traditionally, say with this boring bar, to get the right height, you would drop it in, and then you've got an adjustment knob here, and you want to line that up right up with the tailstock. So I'll tighten this up, and it brings the tool up. And once you have the cutting edge directly lined up, then that is directly on the center line. So just play with that a little bit, and it's really simple to get that part lined up. The problem I was having with this tool is whenever I put it into the quick change, it drops down. I actually had it lowered to the point where it hits the compound slide, and it didn't go low enough. The tool itself was too thick, and it couldn't go down anymore. So it was a really simple fix. All I had to do was machine a little bit off of the bottom of this tool, and I made sure I had a 45-degree angle here or a radius, because if you have a sharp pressure point there, it can fracture. I machined off 200 thousandths there, and now that tool was able to move down an extra 200 thousandths. And whenever I put this back into the quick change, and you line it up with the tailstock, I'm able to adjust this so that cutting edge is right on the center line. And that's what I like to see. The shiny part here on the bottom is where I machined it, and it was pretty soft steel. Sometimes you can have hardened steel tools. This was mild steel. You can test it with a file. If you can scratch it with a file and cut through it, you're going to be able to use. Typically carbide tools are going to be easier. Sometimes these steels are harder than just cold rolled steel, so a carbide tool is going to cut through it a lot easier. I'll tighten this up so we can make a few cuts. Now that we've got the height locked in, all you need to do is drop your tool in, tighten it down, and then you're ready to make some cuts. That's cutting really well with a fresh insert in there. The tool correctly on its height. It just slices through that steel. 50 thou passes, no problem. Probably could even go more, but I haven't tested that yet.